Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto markets. In this video, we'll be going over Kadena, KDA. Kadena is a public blockchain that is optimized for one, scalability, as it's boasting over 480,000 transactions per second with its chain web technology, and it's also optimized for smart contracts featuring upgradable smart contract technology. So in this video, I'll be giving my full overview and analysis of the Kadena blockchain, as well as my price prediction for the KDA coin by the end of this current bull run. So if that does interest you, be sure to stick with me until the very end. And if you are new to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And let the gains be with you. To start out this video, let's take a look at the market cap overall and get our bearings straight before we move on to Kadena. We can see we currently have a $2.773 trillion market cap, with Bitcoin trading at $60,700. We are currently having some volatility in the markets after Bitcoin made a new all-time high at $69,000. We also have Ethereum trading at $4,298, and we have BNB sitting at number 3 at $600 approximately. Now, if we want to find Kadena, we need to scroll down here. It's made quite the storm recently in the cryptocurrency space, capturing a lot of attention since late October, the beginning of November, when it made a huge run up in the market cap. We can scroll down right here to number 66 and see Kadena, KDA, sitting at $18.43 with a $2.877 trillion market cap. So if we look at Kadena, we can see that it has a circulating supply of tokens of 157.5 million with a total supply of 1 billion. We can actually go ahead right now and look at the Kadena token distribution. And we can see, we'll get into how everything does work with Kadena and its token distribution, but we can see 70% of the coins, the tokens, go to miners, because Kadena is a proof of work blockchain and its transaction costs are pretty much zero, right? It doesn't really cost anything to transact on this network. So miners are rewarded by supporting the network by getting 70% of the allocation, all right, out of 1 billion. We can also see the platform gets 20%, investors and strategic round investors get 6%, 3% to contributors, and also 10 million were actually burned at, we can see burned at launch 10 million. Okay, so that means there's 990 million coins in the economy in total. So keep that in mind. And then I also want to show you right now, Kadena's astronomically rising market cap and price action over the past few weeks. We can see the all-time high of Kadena is $27.64. This was 5 days ago. It's currently $18.43. So I zoom this out to a 90-day chart right here. We can see over the past 90 days, in August, Kadena was trading for underneath $1, right? Like I said, in late October, it started to really pick up steam, going to about $5, $6. Then it consolidated, and then it just blasted off to new all-time highs just about a few days ago, 5 days ago. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of attention, a lot of hype around it right now because a lot of people made a lot of money. They're all talking about it on social media. Oh, KDA is the next best coin. You need to be holding in your portfolio. I would say to stop and take a breath before you go ahead and FOMO into something that has just pumped astronomically in the past 60 days, 90 days, right? Because listen, in cryptocurrency, the opportunities are like you waiting at a train station. There's always another train coming. All right, just like there's another opportunity in cryptocurrency. And yes, Kadena probably has some more upside potential. We'll be getting into the price discussion at the end of this video, so be sure to stick with me until the very end. But what I'm trying to say right now is don't just rush into something. There most likely is another opportunity where you can actually get in down here and then catch the whole rise up, okay? But like I said, we'll be getting into my price prediction and my technical analysis towards the end of this video. Now moving on, let's move on to what Kadena is solving, and basically it is the blockchain trilemma. The blockchain trilemma consists of decentralization, security, and scalability. Now Ethereum does a very good job of being decentralized, and it is a pretty secure blockchain, right? It's proof of work right now, migrating over to proof of stake with Ethereum 2.0, but it faces a large degree of scalability issues, and we can see that right now with the Ethereum gas fees being through the roof. Now there are a lot of competitive blockchains out there at this moment in time, that are developing, expanding their ecosystems that are all aiming to solve this blockchain trilemma. And certainly Kadena is at the forefront of those blockchains with their technology, because we'll be getting into its proof of work consensus mechanism as well as its chain web technology that allows it to scale infinitely. Currently, it can do 480,000 transactions per second at this moment in time. So that's very impressive, and Kadena is definitely solving the blockchain trilemma with what they are building. Now let's move on to the Kadena website, kadena.io. And let's take a look at exactly what's going on with this network, with this blockchain. So first things first, safer smart contracts. It's a smart contract blockchain where you're going to be able to build decentralized applications on it. All right, so we can read right here. Pact makes designing safer smart contracts effortless, whether you're writing your first contract or launching your 15th decentralized application. By automatically detecting bugs, Pact frees you from the exploits you'll face on Ethereum and other unsafe platforms. So Pact basically makes it very easy to launch new smart contracts on the blockchain, the Kadena blockchain. No cost transaction, which we already touched on, right? So it doesn't really cost anything if you want to transact on the network. Energy efficient at scale. So this is big going forward, of course, right? Energy savings and all of that, very important in the world we're going into. As network demand increases, Kadena's energy use remains constant. Its unique architecture makes it the only platform that can deliver increased energy efficiency as transactions per second scales. Also has proven security. All right, so proof of work is the most secure consensus mechanism on the blockchain out of all the consensus mechanisms available. We can go ahead and read right here. Kadena's founders' experience at JP Morgan revealed the limitations of existing blockchain solutions. To solve for the security and throughput demands of financial services clients, Kadena runs on proof of work, which is reliable, secure, and battle hardened. Of course, Bitcoin also runs on proof of work, and Bitcoin is known as the most secure blockchain in the history of blockchains, of course. And then we can also read industrial scalability. Unlike other platforms, Kadena is designed to power global financial systems. Our protocol continually scales to higher transactions per second as more chains are added to the network. We'll cover that in just a little bit. We can also see their partners. Some big partners: Celo, Cosmos, CoinMetro, Ledger, Polkadot, Terra. All right, so a lot of big partners over here partnering with Kadena, so that's good to see. And then we can also go down, and of course, you're going to have NFTs, DeFi, payment mechanisms, all of that awesome stuff. Moving on, let's take a look at the Kadena team. All right, so we can read right here the founders. So they do have a lot of experience. And Stuart Popjoy, he led JP Morgan's emerging blockchain group. Okay, so he has some experience with some legacy bankers, legacy banking industries, the likes. And then Will Martino was recruited from his role as the tech lead for the SEC's cryptocurrency steering committee. So JP Morgan, the SEC, and you can see Stuart and Will, they built JP Morgan's first blockchain, now known as JPM Coin. Now they built Kadena. Now another important thing with the Kadena team is their advisors, such as Dr. Stuart Haber, and he's the co-inventor of blockchain and the most cited author in the Bitcoin white paper written by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008. All right, so he pretty much designed blockchain, and he is an advisor for Kadena. Okay, so that in and of itself is very bullish. And we can also see the full team over here. I'm not going to go through every single one. I recommend you to go to the kadena.io website and check out the team for yourself, do your own due diligence. But we can see the people have worked for some huge companies, right? Including the SEC, JP Morgan, Apple, Microsoft, HP, Disney, KPMG, Tezos, Cardano, and of course, Bitcoin, BTC. All right, so pretty strong team if I do say so myself. And they are building an ecosystem, a blockchain that is ahead of the curve, as you can see right here. Infinitely scalable, secure with proof of work. It's going to be really interesting to see how it does shape up going forward in this competitive world of layer 0 and layer 1 blockchains that are all being built right now. We can also go ahead, moving on, see an overview of Kadena. So we can go ahead and scroll down and read about Kadena's proof of work consensus mechanism and chain web, which does allow for its infinite scalability. So this video right here explains it very well. Long story short, Chainweb is 3 different chains expanded to 20, and they're all threaded together, and this allows for infinite scalability. We can read right here: Chainweb is braided, parallelized proof of work consensus mechanism that improves throughput and scalability while maintaining the security and integrity found in Bitcoin. Cadena's public blockchain performed a live network expansion from 10 chains to 20 chains. This double throughput provided the network's ability to scale in production to meet ever higher demand. Okay, so Kadena can basically just keep on expanding its chains and threading them together, making it infinitely scalable, which is very awesome going forward because we see blockchains like Solana, it went down for a period of time because it was so congested. We see Ethereum, crazy high gas fees, slower transaction times. So we need a solution that is infinitely scalable, and Kadena is actually providing us with just that. Now moving on, we can also see Kadena's complete hybrid blockchain scaling to 480,000 transactions per second on 20 chains. We did just discuss this. And then as well, the token allocation. So I should have mentioned previously when I touched on this that right now there are 2 million tokens emissioned per month, okay? So 2 million new coins, new tokens are being released in circulation through miners every single month at this moment in time. All right, and this is going to happen for the next, it will change, right? But for the next 100 years, there will be these miner rewards for miners securing the Kadena blockchain network. And also with that being said, the team does have the ability to change this emission schedule if it would benefit the overall network. Okay, so keep that in mind. It is newer, so they're still working on completely decentralizing it. But all in all, the fundamentals of Kadena are very solid. Now let's get into what I'm sure a lot of you guys are interested in, which is talking about the price. So for that, also go follow them on Twitter, 88.5 thousand followers and growing. Of course, with this recent price rise, a lot of people's eyes are on Kadena. Now to take a look at the price, let's hop into the price chart. So taking a look at the price chart, we're currently on a daily, all right? And as you can see, like we already did discuss, from over here, I'll put a vertical line at the start of October, okay? So this is the start of October. It was trading at about $1.60. To current price from the start of October, we are up approximately 1,000%, okay? So over a 10x since the start of October. And from the low in the summertime, we are up very big, right? It was trading at 31 cents. From the low in the summertime, we are up 5,700%. Okay, so that is a very healthy gain. Congratulations to all KDA holders who were in this well before it became popular. Now, I will admit this did fly underneath my radar, and I did not capture this beautiful meteoric price action rise. But with that being said, is there still an opportunity on the table to make gains? Let's get into that right now. So let's go ahead and get a better look by dropping this to a 4-hour price chart. And we can see on the 4-hour, get this EMA out of here. We can see on the 4-hour that we have retraced back into this area of demand that I have highlighted in green right here, right? I would classify this as a demand zone, all right? So we have a nice explosive move out, some basing price action. It's not the cleanest demand zone by any means, but nonetheless, you can call it support, call it demand. And as you can see, it is holding up very nicely. Currently, from its all-time high, price is down approximately 33%. Okay, so that's a nice correction right there. And being that we are in a proven bull market cycle, approaching what is most likely going to be a blow-off top scenario on Bitcoin, and of course that capital will rotate over into altcoins, I still think that Kadena has more upside potential. It is currently in what I would like to classify as a buy zone, right? We want to be buyers in demand and sellers in supply. And of course, in a bull market, we do expect supply zones, such as the one that formed up here, right? A nice rally-based drop. Supply zone, we do expect these to get shattered in an uptrend, but they will most likely act as resistance in the shorter term before they do actually get broken through. All right, so keep that in mind. We want to be a buyer in demand, and price is currently in demand. Now, if the KDA price was actually to break down lower through this demand zone, which I don't necessarily foresee happening going past $15, but if we see some kind of huge panic, a more downside continuation with the recent volatility that we're currently experiencing right now in the market, we could actually drop through beneath this demand zone. And the next level that I would look at, if we do get the opportunity, is over here at about $12.63. You can see with this long candle wick up, and we had a rally, base rally demand zone form on the 4-hour where this wick actually wicked up to. So I like this $12.60 level. if we do actually end up breaking down lower. Now, one thing that I do want to bring to your attention is if we look down here at this descending wedge breakout that did actually occur, I find it very interesting how well the Fibonacci price extension tool does actually work for pinpointing where price may actually top out, I should say. So we can see, if I take my fib from the local high of this wedge down to the low of it, the 6.618 occurred exactly at $28, right? And you can see the all-time high just nicked that 6.618 level. So that is why I continually use the Fibonacci price extension and price retracement tool for my technical analysis. It is the first tool that I learned how to use when I first started to trade, and I kept on using it, kept on seeing how well it does play out, and that is why I rely on it so much. If you want to learn how to use the fib, I made a full video. I will put a card right here. Go ahead and watch that. But now what we're going to do is we're going to pull a fib on its most recent move that occurred back here at the start of November. So what I'll do is I'll take it from the local high that it made down to the local low, and we can get some data to go off of, okay? So you can see the 6.618 is up here at $93. We'll be getting into my price prediction. I do like this 3.618 level at about $62.46. Okay, I can see this being a solid price prediction for the end of this bull run over here at around $60. The reason why I like that $60 level is if we head on over to the coin perspective, this allows us to compare market caps. If we look at the Cadena's coin perspective, to get to around $60, we can see it would need to go to about a $10 billion market cap. That would put it at about $63.92 if it were to hit 10.1. 10 billion would put it at $63, okay? And that does align very nicely with the 3.618 extension over here at about $62. So that is my end of year price prediction for KDA. I think it will be volatile in the short term, right? We had a lot of people make a lot of money with this current move up. There will be profit taking. That's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing a volatile market. A lot of people made a lot of gains. Of course, they're going to take profit, rotate that other profit into other opportunities like I did discuss at the start of this video. Remember, don't FOMO in crypto, right? You can see if you really wanted to make crazy money with KDA, you had to be buying it when nobody was talking about it, right? Now everybody knows about it. Everybody's making YouTube videos about it. It's all over TikTok, social media, Instagram Reels. The word got out. Okay, so those crazy numbers that you want to get, like a 20, 30, 50, 100x, I believe that time has passed for KDA, and you have to look elsewhere for those opportunities. Now, if it were to go to $60, it's $18 right now. That's only about a 3x, a little over a 3x. It's solid, right? That's good, a 3x, but I believe there are other opportunities out there. And of course, I will be making more content about those other opportunities going forward. So if you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the Crypto Empire channel right now. So that's my end of year price prediction, $62, just about a 3x from current price, would put it at a $10 billion market cap. Currently, KDA has a $2.8 billion market cap. So the opportunity for crazy gains has already passed. You missed this train. There's always another train coming at the station. So Kadena is a public blockchain that is optimized for scalability and smart contracts. It does use a proof of work consensus mechanism with Chainweb technology, allowing for 480,000 transactions per second, and it is also infinitely scalable. So I do believe that Kadena has very strong fundamentals. They have a very strong team, and I do expect it to stay relevant in the years to come. However, I do also believe that the point for the crazy high returns has already passed on KDA. Of course, 5, 10, 15 years down the line, it could be trading at a crazy high number. But for this bull run, I believe my price prediction at $60 is a good price prediction. What do you think, though? Are you holding KDA? Are you bullish on it? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure you let me know by leaving a like. And if you are new to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.